So, Eric Faulkner is on fire right now, and I mean that in a very good way. Let me just get my headphones turned on here. There we go. Okay, I can actually hear myself. He has released 4 songs, so we're approaching like half an album worth of stuff in a very short period of time, and then there's the stuff that came out before that. I mean, this year, in the last 12 months, we're looking at almost an album's worth of music. Usually I do a little thing whenever Eric releases a new song, which is a little bit crazy and obsessive and might scare him a little bit, right? But I was ill when the last song came out, and then 3 more songs came out, and it's so much stuff to talk about with regards to what he's doing now, right? But the first thing I want to say is I think that the fans are very important here. The fans have been supporting Eric. They've been hitting that donate button. Eric has been using this, as far as I know, to buy the equipment to do the recordings that he wants to do, right? And this stuff is not inexpensive. Like, I'll give you an example. I would love to have an analog compressor for my vocals, right? That is thousands of dollars. It's thousands of dollars for that. And nobody's going into the studio these days except for like a few people. And even if you go into the studio, it's funny because I used to say it was Rick Beato. The guy's name is Beato, because I'm an idiot. But the fact is, even if you go into the studio these days, you're being charged for every piece of equipment that the producer has there, So it is not an inexpensive thing to record properly. And so thank you. I'm saying thank you because I want to hear more music from Eric, right? So, and everyone, and I contribute. Every time there's a new song, I contribute, right, to the donate button on faulknersongs.net. But thank you to everyone that does that, because it really helps to get more songs. And what do you know? Like today, 3 new songs came out, and they are 3. They're songs that have 3 different genres of music, right? Surprising. We all got used to the fact that, Eric's just doing folk music now, which was great. Some of the best folk music in my collection, personally. But no, he's doing everything. Now, so this one I'm going to play a little bit of first. Came out a little bit ago, and I was sick, and I didn't discuss it, and it just went out there. And the fact is, I use it. Now, I was going to pull out my guitar. Bad decision always, right? Like, who wants to be that guy? But the reason I say that is that this is the second time where I've picked up a song that Eric has written recently, and I start using dominant 7 chords in it. I just don't know why. And then I listen to it, and he's not using dominant 7 chords. He's using major and minor chords. And but I continue to use those. So I'm going to do a cover of this at some point in time. And I'm going to be using dominant 7 chords because I really think it works. But this one came out just a little while ago. Let's listen to a little bit of Food Bank on the Moon.
Standing in the line, chewing the fat to pass the time. Got to thinking, how the hell did I land here? It's corned beef, spam, there's tins of chicken, sell by dates of work and fiction. My neighbor smiled, this is what he said to me. When the astronauts are hungry, will NASA be wondering, is there a food bank on the moon? Behind that old crater, a new sign says come back later, opening soon. A midnight bus, find yourself a job. Well, I've been here and I've been there, scrimping, scraping my bus fare, but I'm damned if I can find a job near here. When the astronauts are hungry, well, NASA'll be wondering, is there a food bank on the moon? Behind that old crater, a new sign says come back later, opening soon, a food bank on the moon. Ran arrears, baked beans in the cupboard, and in the damp the mice are looking thin. Neighbors screaming, hollering way past midnight. Moonlight shines, state I'm in. No need to pay an algorithm. They don't talk back, they just keep giving. They don't need the shop, no business rates.
Okay, so something I should mention about that song, and it may be obvious to a lot of people, is that it is very much a Bakersfield / Sun kind of song with the guitar licks that are coming in there. Okay, and that is why I think it makes sense that you can play dominant 7 chords all over that. I try to write songs with dominant 7 chords and I fail over and over again, and then Eric writes something, he doesn't even use them, and I'm like, oh, you can throw dominant 7 chords all over this. So this is a learning experience for me, but let's get beyond that and move on to the next song. So the next one was a bit of a shocker. This is a Stax style of soul song, deep soul song, called Read It and Weep. Let's listen to a little bit of this.
Everybody needs someone to love. Everybody needs somewhere to cry. Tired and confused, yeah, when you don't understand why. Love is the greatest. Love is the greatest hurt of all. So when you lose love, you just read it and weep. Read it and weep. Cry for the one you love. Read it and weep. Cry for the one you lost. There ain't a lot that you can do when you lose love. Just read it and weep. Everybody's lost a piece of their heart. Everybody's lost a bit of their soul. It's a hard road to follow, but you gotta keep moving right on.
So we have 2 songs left, and I thought the next one was my favorite, and then was it Scarlett that mentioned that her favorite was Holiday, which is the one that's coming up after. And then I was listening again, and Holiday has this break, and there's all this nice stuff going on. I'm like, oh, damn, maybe Holiday is my favorite, you know? But this next one, here we go into 80s New Wave. And this is a song called Bavaria, and it's not about my favorite beer. This is a tune about war and the consequences. And I am so happy that this song came out, you know, because I've always said that Eric is, I don't know. I've said often, Eric is one of the greatest Britpop songwriters. And here's another example of it. So let's listen to a little bit of Bavaria.
Ik liebe dich, oh mein Liebchen, danke schön, auf Wiedersehen. When this war is finally over, maybe we will meet again. Bavaria, what have we done? Bavaria, my home. I hear the sound of distant guns there. I hear the call, the battle cry for the sick of the children. I must fight, though I may die. Bavaria, what have we done? Bavaria, what have we done? Bavaria, my home. Ik liebe dich, oh mein Liebchen, danke schön, auf Wiedersehen. When this war is finally over, maybe we will meet again.
Yes, hard to choose a favorite. But that was Bavaria. We have one last song. It's called Holiday. I think you'll understand from the lyrics well enough. I don't think I have to get too deep into it. But before I sign off, I'm going to play this song and then we will fade out. I just want to say, how wonderful it is that for those of us that grew up listening to Eric's music, and it somehow enticed us at a very young age, songs like La Belle Jeanette, those early acoustic songs, right? How great it is to have this person just releasing music personally without any of the commercialization around it, And we can digest this and we can understand this and we can choose our favorites and all that sort of thing. And I think it's a very special thing. And really, it comes down to the people that support Eric, and I say this a lot, but hit the donate button. But also, the fact that Eric has chosen this path to distribute his music. You don't have to pay for it, There's absolutely no obligation on your part. And you can listen to this music and learn more about this person and his songwriting. And songwriting is very nebulous. How much can you learn about a person about their songwriting? I was watching, I forget who it was, but when he was describing writing a song, he put his hand up and he pulled down. He's like, it's already out there, right? It is a very strange thing, but these people that can write songs, and we've got, this is Bay City Rollers related, but I don't want to make it about the Bay City Rollers. Duncan, Eric, Phil Hendricks is another guy that can write. Ian Mitchell that can write. There is a special talent here. It's an intangible thing. We have to appreciate it. I certainly appreciate it. Anyway, out we go on holiday. Thanks for watching and listening.
Come and fly, it's a holiday. Let the sun melt your blues away. Life is sweet, it's a holiday. Take my hand, we'll be on our way. Every day, holiday. Don't look back, for we're here to stay. First you need a little bit, that's the talking wine. Close your eyes and think of it. Staying alive, staying alive, staying alive. Come with me, it will be okay. Don't look down, there's so much to say. Every day, holiday. Let the sun melt your blues away. Then you need a little love, perhaps a little more. Try a little tenderness, a little romance, a little romance, a little romance, a little romance.